Hello, my name is Carrie Costia, and I've been an account manager at ODG for over 10 years, training clients in the most efficient ways to navigate ODG and extract the most possible value from our data and tools. Today, I want to go over some tips and tricks to address a few of the most common struggles I hear from end users. A lot of these struggles are rooted in the search functionality. So I want to get into a couple different ways to make the search work for you. The simplest piece of advice I can give to start is that if you're searching by a medical topic but receive zero results, try rewording your search term. There are often several different names for the same diagnosis or procedure. And while our team is continually mapping synonyms and other names to medical topics, the possibilities are virtually endless. So sometimes you may need to tweak your search in order to find the best fit. For example, maybe I need return to work guidelines for a TFCC fracture. No results. Well, what about a wrist fracture instead? Bingo. You'll notice that, at least in most client configurations, if they haven't requested otherwise, the search defaults to ODG medical topics instead of delivering results by code. And this was by design. When an end user does not have an ICD code, but receives results at the ICD level, it can be overwhelming. ICD-10s can get extremely specific, so it's not necessarily all that helpful to see 14 different results for one diagnosis, like lumbar sprain. That being said, sometimes you may want to expand your search to see more results, especially if the medical topic search isn't cutting it. One example I heard recently was scaphoid fracture. When a nurse case manager searched for this topic, she only saw results for treatment, but what she needed was return to work guidelines. That's when you can try checking the box for ICD-10 to see your search results expand. Once I get a list of ICD-10s, I can simply choose the one that applies, or one of the ones that applies. In this case, we'll choose S62.0. Once I select this diagnosis, I can get my return to work guidelines and manage to the claim level by adding job title, age, and confounding factors, as always. While we're here, let's also discuss adding surgeries to your claim. So if I decide to jump over to the treatment tab to explore recommendations and criteria for surgery, I may click on a treatment guideline, which will pin it below my search field. This serves to save your pinned treatment guidelines in one place for recording and sharing purposes. But keep in mind, it will not adjust your return to work projections in the duration tab. So if you enter a surgery while inside the treatment tab, it has no effect on your duration tab or your return to work projections. In order to add a surgical procedure to a claim and get adjusted durations and risk assessment score, make sure to check the box for surgery or hospital stay in your list of confounding factors while inside the duration tab. Or if you want to be more specific, you can use your search field to search for a surgery by ODG medical topic or even CPT code. Just make sure that box is checked and add your surgery that way. But again, just make sure you're inside the duration tab when you do so, if return to work guidelines are what you're looking for. Now, let's try these tricks on another example. I'm going to click on the Home tab to start from scratch. And I'll uncheck ICD-10 and CPT to replicate what it looks like when I first log into ODG. Let's say I'm looking for guidelines for an ankle tear. No luck. So I'm going to click on ICD-10 to expand my search results. Still no results. Maybe I can try rewording to ankle rupture. Now I've got options. I'll choose the one that seems most in line with the injury on the claim, but I don't need to get too bogged down with choosing the perfect code, as all ankle rupture ICDs are likely to yield very similar projections. One more tip before I sign off. I have heard feedback that it can take longer than is optimal to add your claim level information because the system automatically adjusts every time I place an input in my refine fields. So that can add up. Well, in case you haven't noticed yet, we actually added an auto retrieve switch for you. When the switch is in the off position, you can enter all of your claims data at once and then hit retrieve when you're ready. Thanks for joining me today. If you have any questions or would like further training, please reach out to your ODG account manager or access our online help and training page at the top right corner of your screen when you're logged into ODG. This page is full of valuable resources for your ongoing ODG education. Have a great day.